Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right today. I want to say thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes yesterday. I had a great day. Joy fixed a special meal, the lasagna and salad and those garlic cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster. Really, really good. Thank you so much, Joy and Logan. Both of them made me have a really nice day, a great day, and I appreciate, like I said, all the well wishes that everybody gave me. That means a lot. Okay, currently today's Saturday, November 4th. Currently it's 41 degrees. High today is 63. No chance of rain still. I don't know when we're gonna ever get any rain. And winds at 5 miles per hour right now. There will be a Kitty's Corner today. She wanted to do one for my birthday. It's not one about birthdays, but she wanted to do one. So I let her go ahead and do one yesterday, and it'll come out today, and it's hilarious. She's up there eating some of her dry food. She got really overwhelmed. She was laughing so hard. Okay, what's for dinner? We're gonna have these chicken salad wraps. You know, I showed you the tomato, sun-dried tomato wraps, and then we got that chicken salad from Aldi, and we've had that chicken salad before, and it's delicious. Let me tell you, it's really good. So that's gonna be good, and we're gonna have some of those onion rings with it. I think that'll be great together. Chicken salad wrap and onion rings. Okay. My garden, it still seems like it's taking its toll on it, even though I've covered it. They're looking kind of droopy and stuff. And I'm not going to water them every day. You know, you don't need to water. When they were first coming up and they were, you know, seeds basically, I watered them, kept them moist every day. But you don't want to overwater any of your vegetables if you can help it, because that really will hurt them more than help them. But they're just looking a little, you know, it's supposed to start warming up a little bit more though. So hopefully I won't have to keep covering them up anymore. It's a real pain to do that, but you know, it's worth it to save your plants. But sooner or later it'll get them. You know, if it gets way cold, it won't matter if you cover it, even, you know, if it's like 10 degrees or something like that, or 5 or something. Let's hope it doesn't get that cold anytime soon though. But like I said, it's supposed to warm up a little bit, so I'm hoping they'll perk up some. Okay, I got a joke. The second one doesn't really makes sense, but it's not really that funny to me. I'll tell you anyway in a minute. But this one is called Slice of Life. Diner. Pardon me, waiter, but what kind of pie is that? Waiter. What does it taste like? Diner. I don't know. Waiter. Then what's the difference? That's pretty funny. And this one just says the key to happiness is low expectations. Lower. Nope. Lower. Keep going. That's what it's, I don't know. It's, you know, just doesn't seem like a great punchline there. Fact of the day, first baby in the big house. President Grover Cleveland achieved many firsts in the White House during his term of office. He was the first president to get married in the White House, and he and his wife Frances was the first to have a baby born at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. To this day, no other child has been born in the White House. Wow. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can find a good trivia time. Okay, I found one, and I'm thinking this might be about like just history, different kinds of, you know, different places or whatever. Who is best known as Cleopatra's lover? Okay, let me get to it now. Julius Caesar, Octavius, Brutus, Mark Antony. And we've had something about Cleopatra since I started this. So maybe if you remember, you might be able to get this one. So I say it's Mark Antony. And that's right. In 42 BC, Rome's three most powerful men carved up the republic among them. The triumvirate of Lepidus, Octavian, and Mark Antony was an uneasy alliance for turbulent times. Placed in charge of the eastern provinces, Mark Antony found himself far from Rome and immersed in Hellenistic culture he had always adored. It was a heady combination that drew him into the arms of Cleopatra, Egypt's beguiling queen. Okay? Who was the first female prime minister of Great Britain? Margaret Thatcher, Isabel Perón, Kim Campbell, Michelle Obama. Come on. The only one that I know of at all, and I don't know if that would be the first or not, is Margaret Thatcher. I've never heard of any of the others. Well, I've heard of Michelle Obama, but that wouldn't be for that. But okay, Margaret Thatcher. And that's right. Margaret Thatcher in full, Margaret Hilda Thatcher, Baroness Thatcher of Kesteven, née Margaret Hilda Roberts, born October 13, 1925, died April 8, 2013, was a British Conservative Party politician and Prime Minister from 79 to 90, Europe's first woman Prime Minister. Okay. Which talk show host worked in AM Chicago before starting her own show? It's got a picture here, and I don't even really know what... I don't really know who that is in that. Tyra Banks, Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Ellen DeGeneres. Wow. I really don't think of Oprah that she would be on like a morning show, like a... I know Tyra Banks had her own show. Well, all these women have had their own show, of course. But I'm not thinking Whoopi Goldberg or Oprah. I'm not for sure about Ellen. But I want to, for some reason, I want to say Tyra Banks. Nope, it was Oprah Winfrey. So there's my first one wrong. Oprah had its roots in AM Chicago, a half-hour morning talk show airing on WLS-TV, an ABC-owned and operated station in Chicago. In 1983, Dennis Swanson, the new manager of that one, is hired Winfrey to replace Rob Weller, that program's former host. And then by 1985, the Chicago program was renamed to the Oprah Winfrey Show. I never knew that. I learned something. Which of these entrepreneurs was co-founder and chairman of Apple? Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Kevin O'Leary. Okay, I think it's Steve Jobs. And that one's right. Steve Jobs was an American business magnate, industrial designer, media proprietor, and investor. He was the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Apple, and the chairman and majority shareholder of Pixar, a member of the Walt Disney Company's board of directors following its acquisition from Pixar. Okay. Amelia Earhart was a pioneer in what field? Aviation, design, construction, science. I think our generation probably knows this one pretty good. It's aviation. The first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, Amelia Mary Earhart, was one of the most renowned aviation pioneers in history. Which of these leaders was a lawyer? Nelson Mandela, Napoleon Bonaparte, Martin Luther King Jr., Winston Churchill. You know, I don't really know this. I wouldn't think it was Napoleon. I don't think Martin Luther King was a lawyer. Nelson Mandela. For some reason, I want to say Winston Churchill, even though I don't know. And that's wrong. It is Nelson Mandela. There's my second one. I got 4 right and 2 wrong. Nelson Mandela will be remembered as a great leader, visionary thinker, and statesman. What not everyone knows is that he was firstly a lawyer. He was the only black African in his class studying law at Witwatersrand University in the 1940s and practiced laws in the 50s. Wow. I didn't know that. I learned something there again. What scientist was famous for his catchphrase, billions and billions? Richard Feynman, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Stephen Hawking, and Carl Sagan. Now, I've heard of Carl Sagan and Stephen Hawking, but I've never heard of these other two. Seems like I might have heard of this Neil. But I want to say Stephen Hawking. Wrong again. Uh-oh. It's Carl Sagan. To help viewers of the cosmos distinguish between millions and billions, Carl Sagan stressed the B. The public's association of Sagan with the phrase billions and billions came from a Tonight Show skit. 4 right and 3 wrong. And I'm not really sure about this one already. In what field is Marc Jacobs famous? Maybe that's him. I don't know. Architecture, film, music, fashion. I don't know. I'll be guessing. For some reason, I want to say fashion. And that's right. Marc Jacobs, born April 9, 1963, is an American fashion designer. He is a head designer for his fashion label, Marc Jacobs, and formerly marked by Marc Jacobs, a diffusion line, which was produced for approximately 15 years before it was discontinued after the 2015 fall-winter collection. 5 right, 3 wrong. Which of these scientists stuck out his tongue in an iconic photo? Albert Turing, Linus Pauling, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison. I've seen this picture. I know I've seen this picture. I mean, it's probably still widely circulated. Different, things like on Facebook or something. Albert Einstein. That's right. The image of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out is probably one of the most ubiquitous and memorable photos of the Nobel Prize winning physicist. Somebody bought the real, the original one for $125,000. Okay, 6 right, 3 wrong. What sport did Mia Hamm play professionally? I guess that's probably her. Basketball, tennis, golf, soccer. My goodness, Mia Hamm played professionally. I don't know. I want to say either tennis or golf. I don't think I've really heard her name before. I don't really watch tennis or golf or baseball or soccer, really. I'm just going to say golf for some reason. No, it's soccer. Mia Hamm is a former American soccer player who became the first international star of the women's game. Playing forward, she starred in the U.S. national team that won World Cup championships in 1991 and 1999, and Olympic gold medals in 1996 and 2004. Okay, so I ended up with 6 right and 4 wrong today, a little better than half. How did you all do? I hope you did better than me. So a lot of times y'all do better than me, but 71% said soccer. I just never heard, I never followed soccer before, really. So, anyway, let's see. You have to go all the way back to this. I was going to say, while we had a little bit of time, one thing I haven't looked at in a while is Nice News. I'm going to see if they have any nice news in here. So here it is. Okay. Rockefeller Center has picked its 2023 Christmas tree. A 12-ton, 80-foot tall Norway spruce from Vestal, New York. The towering tree is estimated to be 80 to 85 years old, will land at Manhattan's Rockefeller Plaza next Saturday and will be illuminated by over 50,000 lights during the lighting ceremony on November 29. Okay. How about the devil in the detail? Hidden figure emerges in restored 18th century painting. When Joshua Reynolds, seen above, first presented his Shakespeare-inspired painting showing a scene from Henry VI, Part 2, it was met with controversy. Reynolds had included a devilish figure, a fiend, in the 1789 work, which critics took issue with. It didn't fit in with some of the artistic rules at the time to have a poetic figure of speech represented so literally in this monstrous figure. It's no surprise that the fiend was overlooked by early conservators, becoming covered in paint and varnish over time and fading into the background of the painting. But now the National Trust has restored it to mark the 300th anniversary of Reynolds' birth. Okay. More than 400,000 jobs will be created by 2022. Bill, new analysis find. By a 2022 bill, I guess. The 2022 Inflation Reduction Act is estimated to create over 400,000 new jobs in the United States, a recent analysis found. It says the group looked at 210 projects announced in the 12 months after the law's passage, all of which were explicitly tied to it. I want to see if they have a... Let's see if I got a quote of the day. Here's a quote of the day from Kerry Washington. Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. All right, that's a good way to end. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Morning Coffee Break today. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a great day. And you got to check out Kitty's Corner if you want a nice laugh later on, because she had some great jokes to tell y'all. So have a great day, everybody, and God bless.